Good morning, everyone. I'm Juice. Thanks for waking up with me today. Whether you are getting ready for class, heading to work, or still wrapped up in a blanket, I'm glad you're here. Today's episode is different from what I originally planned. I thought I would have a guest sitting across from me, sharing the mic, sharing the moment. But life doesn't always follow the script. We write in our heads. And honestly, that's okay. Sometimes the episode you thought you were going to make becomes the episode you needed to make. So today, it's just me, just Juice, just my voice, my story, my truth. And I want to talk to you about something that shaped me in ways I'm still discovering, the University of Iowa Reach program. This episode is about becoming independent, becoming confident, and becoming yourself. What Reach really is beyond the brochure. Let's start with the basics. The University of Iowa Reach program is a supportive college program for students with intellectual, cognitive, and learning disabilities. It gives students a real college experience, not a watered down version, not a separate world, but the real thing, with support built in. Students live in dorms, they take specialized classes, or they can take traditional university classes. They can join clubs, go to events, walk across campus in the snow, and learn how to build a life. Reach focuses on independence, academics, social skills, and career readiness. But that's the official description. The real story is this. Reach is a place where people grow, where people find their voice, where people learn how to show up for themselves, where people learn how to show up for each other. It's community, and its communities change you. The morning squeeze. Since it's just me today, I want to start with something simple. How I'm doing. I've been thinking a lot about growth lately, about how it doesn't happen all at once, about how some days feel like progress and some days feel like standing still. But this week, something small made me smile, and I want to share it. Maybe it was a joke someone made in class. Maybe it was a moment where something finally clicked. Maybe it was just the feeling of walking outside, and realizing the day felt a little lighter. Wherever it was, it reminded me that joy doesn't always show up loudly. Sometimes it whispers. And I want you to think about your own small joy from this week. Hold on to it. Let it count. Okay, this is my story. This is part of the episode where I talk about my disability and my experience in the REACH program. Honestly, openly, and without rushing. Living with a disability is something people live from the outside, but they don't always understand from the inside. They don't see the effort it takes, the patience, the courage, the resilience. Okay, REACH helped me understand that my disability isn't something to hide or shrink. It's a part of my story, not the whole story, but it's a real part. In REACH, I learned how to advocate for myself, how to ask for help without feeling like I failed, how to celebrate progress even when it's slow, how to build routines that support me, and how to trust myself. It's taught me how to learn to live independently, live in apartments, taught me how to clean, cook for myself, taught me how to navigate transportation to different various places, taught me how to take college classes, taught me how what it's like to have a real job, what it's like to do interviews, write resumes. It taught me so many great things. Okay, there were hard days where things felt overwhelming, days where I doubted myself, days where I wondered if I was doing enough. But there were also days where I surprised myself, days where I realized I was stronger than I thought, days where I felt proud. And that's the thing about lived experience. It teaches you in ways no textbook ever could. The lighter side matters too. Reach isn't just about challenges and growth. It's also about joy, real joy. The kind that shows up in late night conversations in the dorms, inside jokes that only make sense to your friends, the comfort of a routine that finally feels like yours, The excitement of discovering something new you love, the feeling of belonging. Right now, I'm into a few things. A show I've been watching, a song I keep replaying, a hobby that helps me unwind. These things matter. They're a part of who I am. Joy isn't extra. Joy is essential. Okay, there's always one moment that sticks with you. A moment that changes something inside you. Maybe it was a conversation with a teacher. Maybe it was the first time you did something independently. Maybe it was a challenge you didn't think you could handle, but you did. For me, that moment taught me this. I'm capable. I'm growing, and I'm becoming someone I'm proud of. In Reach, there's been times I thought I couldn't do it, but with the support and help, I've been able to reach and achieve so many things and do so many great stuff that I never thought I could do. Just because I have a disability doesn't mean I'm di- I'm different than anybody else. Doesn't mean I can't do things. It just might need more help and might take me more time, and that's okay. And that's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. And it's just who I am, and I'm not afraid to tell people that. But moments like that stay with you. They become part of your foundation. The Daily Pour. Today's quote. Today's quote is one that grounds me. The quote: What you do makes a difference. You have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Jane Goodall. This quote reminds me that showing up matters. Trying matters. Being yourself matters, even on days when it feels hard. You don't have to make a difference every day. Small differences count too. Okay, today's weekly challenge. This week, I want you to do something gentle. Tell one person in your life that matters. A text, a call, a message, a moment. You never know how much someone might need to hear it. But for me, the person in my life that matters is my dad. My dad has taught me so many great things. He's taught me, he, he is the reason I am the man I am today. He has taught me how to do so many great things, taught me how to handle so many different social situations, taught me what it's like to have a job in the real world, what it's like what it's like to be a man in the world we live in today. My dad is my biggest role model in my life, and I can't imagine my life without him. But it's good to tell people that matter to you, and tell them because it will make them. They will love to hear it. Uh, Okay. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for listening to my story, my reflection, and my truth. Remember, everyone you meet has a story you don't see. Everyone carries something. Everyone is more than one chapter. And so are you. I'll see you next time. Same time, same juice.